Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, so there is one reason, only one reason why I am playing this today. Last time I played was on 420. Today I'm playing on 425. There is one reason why I'm playing this today, and that is also because of today's date. Today's date, on April 25th, 2024, this is the day that Flash vanishes during Crisis. Can you believe that? We've made it to this point? Yep, can't believe Flash is missing. You know, red skies, reverse Flash causing chaos in the city, Flash vanishes, but in reality, they time traveled back to the year, what was it, 2000? Where did I leave off last time? Okay, it seems like everyone in my team needs some healing. Whoops. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so I only have a few things to talk about today. First, I want to talk a bit about the Arrowverse, because today is the day that Flash vanishes, or at least the original Flash. The Flash from the original timeline. I sent someone on a higher floor. You can use Yukari to heal when on the base floor. Ah, that's smart. Part of me feels like, should I reload the game and do that? I'm sure it's fine.
Having Koro-chan around always cheers me up.
Can you guys believe that there is still so much discussion on the original timeline when it comes to the Arrowverse? Phew, consecutive battles really test your endurance, but it's such a relief when it's all over. Alright, I gotta listen for the sound for when shadows are pussies like that. You know, we got little hints and snippets of what should have happened, how it actually played out on the original timeline.
I need to fight even harder.
We heard from Eobard Thawne in Season 1 that Barry wasn't supposed to become the Flash until the year 2020. And then in the year 2024, that's when Crisis happens. And then Flash vanishes. So in the original timeline, Barry was only the Flash for 4 years. But is that really the original timeline, though?
We got company. What's the plan?
Because if you think about it, there might have been 2 timelines before what we saw play out in the Arrowverse. The original, well, the even more original timeline where Barry, you know, lived his whole life as the Flash, beginning in the year 2020. He was a hero, he became the Flash, he was the Flash for who knows how long, and then he probably died naturally. And then his legacy played out to inspire an Eobard Thawne in the future. That Eobard Thawne became Reverse Flash in the future, went back in time, tampered with the timeline. So in the second timeline, that's when Thawne went back in time, messed with the original one, and then caused Barry to vanish in Crisis. And then that turned into the timeline that we know. So if you want to think about it this way, the entire Arrowverse we saw, all the shows, everything that played out, the entire Arrowverse we saw is because Reverse Flash fucked it all up. Almost none of the Arrowverse we saw was meant to play out that way. Maybe some stuff played out the same before Barry became Flash. In the year, what year was it? 2014. You know, some things could have played out the same without the Flash being part of it, like Oliver being stranded on Lian Yu, and then all of Season 1 of Arrow playing out, and a portion of Season 2. That all probably played out the same. But in the background, things were already in play. The particle accelerator was already being built years ahead. Harrison Wells is dead. You know, so it's like if you really think about it, the entire Arrowverse we saw was not meant to happen. It was all because Reverse Flash messed up the whole timeline. Twice, even. Well, lucky for the Barry that we've been following, he did not vanish in Crisis. Earth 90 Flash did. And, well, even if the timeline is all messed up, my, it's a very nice timeline. It'd be a shame if somebody were to mess it up.
Fight with the wrong guy.
And you know, it took me a while to think about this as well, like why this is the case. First of all, it is an unforgivable sin that we never saw Matt Letcher in that new, much better, albeit a little goofy, Reverse Flash suit. That is such an unforgivable L that only Tom Cavanaugh wore that suit. We never got to see how Eobard Thawne was meant to look in the new suit. That is unforgivable. But then it got me kind of thinking, you know? Because the Reverse Flash suit we saw, well, the first and, like, basically only other Reverse Flash suit we saw, you know, the more leather one, why was that the suit he had in the future? Like, wouldn't Thawne have based his suit on, like, the most updated, the most recent Flash suit? So why would he have based it on, like, Flash's leather suit more than his cloth suit? And then that got me thinking. That's because Barry, in his original timeline, he had that leather suit. He didn't make it to the point where he got that more cloth suit we saw later on, because he was only Flash for 4 years. The suit he had when we saw, you know, the night of Nora Allen's murder, that looked more like the Season 4 suit. So, you know, if Barry's most recent suit was the Season 4 suit, that would explain why in the future Eobard Thawne's suit looked more like that suit, but just a reverse palette, except for the black pants. Anyways, choose 2 more teammates. So clearly I can't choose anyone already on my team. I don't know, I guess is pretty strong. And you can't choose anyone on your team because they're already at your level. Wouldn't this mean, like, I would have to replace people on my team with who I pick? I'm not gonna bother doing that, so I don't know, I'll just choose someone. Let's just get to the end of this. Well, it truly is an end of an era that we have finally, after a decade, come full circle to the date that Flash was supposed to vanish in Crisis. Alright, it sends me back here. So I guess never mind. I guess I could swap them in if I wanted to. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. If it's alright with you, I'd like to join you. You need them for one fight so they level up. I may as well. I mean, we basically could replace them with someone similar enough to them anyways. Did that make sense?
Hey there.
Like Yukari, she's just a healer, so I can replace Ken with her. And then...
Excuse me.
And then I guess she's mostly physical, so I can replace her with Shinji. Man, why do they choose some characters' first names and some character last names? Where's the consistency? Anyways, it truly is an end of an era. The main Arrowverse may have ended quite a while ago, you know, with Flash's awful Season 9. But, like, you know, the last remnants of the Arrowverse are still here, at least until the end of Superman and Lois. What am I doing? Why don't I just go to the next floor? It's because you're close with Junpei and Yukari. Everyone else is last names. Really? Not even Mitsuru or Akihiko?
Keep moving. There's a shadow.
Good, I didn't mean to hit the shadow anyways.
Is that treasure?
But yeah, until Superman and Lois' 4th and final season airs, if not later this year, then early next year, then the Arrowverse will be truly done. Even though that's not really canon. You know, they disconnected Superman and Lois to the main Arrowverse, but in my head canon, not like this is a very... What the hell? Stairs already? Well, that was a really short floor. They're your senpais. You use their last names as a sign of respect. Fair enough. It's definitely a shadow, but this is the first I've seen of this type. A treasure chest shadow! God damn, that's a big hand.
What?
What the? I lost a signal from one of the treasure chests. Could it be a shadow snatching up treasure on this floor? It's on now! Could it be attracted to the loot somehow? Yo, we got a Mr. Krabs shadow. The shadow's on the move now. It's headed your way. Brace for combat. Ugh. Oh, wow. No different from when I walk next to anyone else in reality. It seems like some kind of rare shadow. Shocking size to it though, right? Yet it got away. Given its size, I imagine defeating it would be well worth our while. What do you say, leader?
Yes.
Koro-chan's chomping at the chomping at the bit. I almost said bite. What do you say, leader? That treasure's mine! Our target is fleeing at breakneck speed. You'll need to track it down quickly. Greedy shadows. You may encounter Mr. Krabs while exploring. These shadows miss items by looting treasure chests, so expect greater rewards for defeating them than rare shadows. Greedy shadows are always scampering helter-skelter. What? So catching them is a matter of luck, damn it. If I lose sight of one at a juncture, track them to the best of your ability. I'm screwed if that's the case. Even if one slips away, they will sometimes drop items. The more correct guesses you make on which way they go at junctures, the more items they'll drop. There it is. Please chase it. I wonder how this looked in the original P3 game. It's so fast that I lost its reading. Which way could it have gone? Wait, so I guide her? I don't actually walk or run after it myself? It went right. You're slowly catching up to the shadow. Hang in there. Okay, now it went left. Oh my god. I didn't see it! It did say it's based on luck, so it is a guessing game. I'm gonna say left. The shadow's slowing down just a little more. Don't give up. Okay, left.
Yes.
Considering how far we've come, we have to catch up to it. This is the last one.
Leader.
I saw when it made the turn. It's definitely this way. Let's go. Alright. I swear to God, I was gonna say left anyways. The shadow's movement has stopped. It seems it's hit a dead end. There's only so many places you can hide on a floor. It didn't look like anything because this is new. So this is new to this game, these big ass hands. This is our chance. Don't let it escape.
Okay.
It's so what? That text went so fast. I didn't even press it to move on.
It'd be great if we can defeat it.
So in my headcanon for Superman and Lois, and this is a bit of a hot take, I don't think anyone thinks like this. Nobody thinks the way I do. In my headcanon, seasons 1 and 2 are on Earth Prime with the Arrowverse, but not seasons 3 and 4. And it's mostly because of Jonathan's recast. I know that sounds absolutely stupid. But you know, in the multiverse, who's to say that things cannot play out exactly the same? The only difference is a person looks different. Wait, why is he getting recast? What do you mean, why is he getting? He was already recast. He was recast in season 3. What are you talking about?
Destroyed. No shadows detected.
With this, I can fight even better.
He already been recast. We already saw a whole season with the new actor. What are you talking about? Deals medium wind damage to all. Deals weak damage to Al. So I will remove this, or rather replace it. Moderately restores HP. Wait, party's HP. 1 allies. Slightly. Wait, why am I not remembering this? Medium. Ooh. What could I replace with this? What will I not ever use? Cures. Ooh, for all. Rather. Do I really want this though? Let's be honest, I probably won't use this ever. This I might. Wind resistance of all. We all know damn well I'm never gonna use this. Again? Cures all ailments besides being killed for 1 ally. Nah.
This will improve my capability.
But yeah, that's my headcanon. Seasons 1 and 2 are on Earth Prime with, you know, Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, Black Lightning, all those other characters. But seasons 3 and 4 are on another Earth. All the events played out exactly the same. The only difference is Jonathan looks different. That's my headcanon. We literally saw in season 1 John fucking Diggle show up. And don't you tell me that's a doppelganger. Because he referenced Oliver and everyone else. It's like, yes, I know that the original plan was for it to be canon, then they changed their minds after. Raises party's defense. Debuffs for all allies. Halves the Get rid of the single one. Single one. I hope you mean one of these, right? Rakukaja. Myriad arrows. Sounds like Zygarde's move. 1,000 arrows. Deals with weak pierce to all. Medium pierce to 1. Weak strike to all. Weak pierce to all. Hold on, this one deals weak. This one deals weak pierce. Wait a second. 2 to 5 versus 1 to 4. It's literally the same move, but you just never read Rakukasha. I feel like this is just an upgraded version of this. It does the same thing, only 2 to 5 instead of 1 to 4, and costs a little more HP. No Dizzy. So I heal half as quick for anything versus just null to 1. I think I'd rather keep this.
Amazing.
Don't forget too, at the end of Crisis, it was also teased that Superman now has 2 sons, you know, instead of 1. You know, I heard people online back when that happened, it's like, wouldn't this Superman know he has 2 sons instead of just a baby? So it's like, why is he surprised? But the way I see it is like, you know, the wife is telling me the 2 boys might be in trouble. It's like, oh, the boys are in trouble. That's what I got when he said the boys. You know, it's like, Clark, we need you to come back to Metropolis. It's the boys. The boys? Yeah, you know, your sons. It's like the way I took it, he didn't react like, wait a second. I only had 1 son, now I have 2? The way I took it was like, oh, my sons need me. My sons need me. So it's like, yeah, I would react like, the boys need me. Okay, back to Metropolis I go. Anyways. Well, that was a lucky find, wasn't it? Now that that's settled, shall we get back to exploring? Wow, we just skipped all of that, didn't we? Why is there another dot behind me?
Rare target
Fuck!
spotted. Let's
Shit!
eliminate it.
Oh, you're gonna go up the stairs? Get cornered! Get cornered!
A rare enemy. It'd be great if we can defeat it.
And you know what? Here's just a wild idea. I don't know if this will happen or not. The season hasn't happened yet.
No shadows detected.
If in season 4, season 4 of Superman and Lois, the last season,
Let's get back
we
to
do
it.
get some sort of multiversal crossover with Grant Gustin's Flash, well hey, even if my ludicrous idea isn't true, then it's canon somehow, some way in the multiverse, right? If Grant Gustin's Flash shows up, then it's canon, period. So whether or not my stupid idea is true or not, you cannot deny that it will be canon if he crosses over. I'm sensing another strong presence. Still a ways off though.
All clear to proceed.
And you know what's absolutely hilarious that I never even thought about? Well, I didn't. I say that like it happened long ago. Or rather, I didn't even consider.
This place kind of resembles an ancient ruin.
Ancient ruins? I was getting more castle. It's the fact that today, the day that Flash vanishes in Crisis, well, maybe not exactly today. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. The
There's a shadow.
animated movie... Oh, God! You actually attacked. The animated movie for Crisis on Infinite Earths, at least part 2, came out just a couple days ago, so that's absolutely hilarious. That came out so close to the day Flash vanishes in Crisis. I haven't seen those movies yet. I actually need to catch up on the Tomorrowverse. It did? Yeah. I really need to catch up on the Tomorrowverse. I've only seen the first movie in the Tomorrowverse. That being, what was the... Superman Man of Tomorrow, I think that was the name of it. I only saw that one, where he fought against Parasite. Everything else I have not seen yet. Long Halloween, wasn't there a Justice Society movie?
Initializing combat mode.
Like, I have not seen anything else in the Tomorrowverse besides Superman Man of Tomorrow. So that's still something I need to catch up on. Shake my head, should be watching Young Justice. How many times did that show get canceled now?
One enemy eliminated. That's the last one. Target destroyed. That's it, Marcus. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone. Good job, Koro-chan. Now let's get back to exploring.
Okay, that's everything done here.
Hey there.
Oh, there you are. I was taking a quick look up ahead. Here you go. I picked up this. I picked this up while I was at it. Ooh, you also picked up money. But you know what? I realized I also forgot to do this very simple thing again before I enter Tartarus, and that is go to the damn fortune teller. I never remember to go to the fortune teller before entering Tartarus.
Though a mechanical body is more durable than most, I must avoid overheating.
I just wanted to hear what you was gonna say.
3 targets. They're weak, but don't be careless. In this situation...
Let's finish this.
Exceptional, Scully-chan. 2 enemies taken out. Focus. Small enemies defeated. Good work out there.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Is there anything else Arrowverse to talk about?
Well then, resuming exploration.
Have you guys ever thought about this? Also, when it comes to the Flash, almost none of the main villains he's fought off against, the Flash has actually won against. Season 1, the villain was Reverse Flash. How did Reverse Flash get defeated? Well, not because Flash beat him up and stopped him from doing evil. No, it was because Eddie Thawne shot himself. Season 2, how did he defeat Zoom? He kinda didn't. The Time Wraiths did. Season 3, how did he defeat Savitar? Well, he did punch him in the face, but it was actually Iris who shot him, and that's what stopped Savitar. Season 4, how did he defeat the Thinker? He went into his mind, and then just stopped him? Like, you see what I mean? Every season of The Flash, we never actually saw The Flash truly defeat the main villain with, you know, actually fighting. And then, you know, after season 5, it gets very confusing on which villain is from which season. We can thank Eric Wallace for that. He may have done good with the seasons having multiple villains, you know, adds a bit of variety instead of just one villain the entire season. Well, actually, no, that was season 6. That's when that started season 6. Season 5 was the god-awful Cicada. I don't even remember how they defeated the first Cicada, because that villain sucked. Wasn't even, I think, Orson Randall? Was that the name in the comics or the TV show? Regardless, they didn't use a comic character. And they created a brand new character for absolutely no reason. And then Cicada 2 also sucked. Did you guys know she played a character in Smallville? There's actually a lot of Smallville actors who showed up on The Flash. You know, Jessica Parker Kennedy herself, you know, Nora West Allen herself, she played Plastique in Smallville. And we also saw Plastique in The Flash, played by someone else, of course. Ah, sure, I'll just do something.
I'll go with.
Should I do this or should I just go for something? Nah, you know what? I need to conserve. Look at him! He has no SP left! It's all about being smarter and the power of friendship. Increases social stat growth on the next day you do daily activities.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello? What? Bro, you didn't even read the lover's card. Well, I read it and then my mind immediately deleted the info. Temperance is basically useless. Oh well. Glimpse of the depths? I think you got the wrong game there. With the energy, blah blah blah, it's just saying we know the next floor. Still a treasure chest over there.
Kuro-chan spotted the enemy. I think Kuro-chan found something.
Well, unless I think about something else to discuss regarding Arrowverse. Well, don't you guys find it absolutely hilarious? Like, if you watched the entire Arrowverse, and I mean the entire Arrowverse, like my lunatic ass did, and I mean watch everything that was connected, well, almost everything. You know, we saw Lucifer in Crisis, and because of that, I watched all of Lucifer. You know what's absolutely hilarious to think about that? Now that we know Lucifer is in the multiverse to the Flash and all them, there was one scene, I forget which season it was. There was one scene in Lucifer where he explained the origins of the universe. He was saying how his father, God, met his mother, the goddess of creation. They fell in love. They had sex. And that created the universe. And, you know, now that I know that, it's absolutely hilarious to think. During Crisis on Infinite Earths, when we see the Big Bang, yeah, we saw God orgasm. You're welcome. Now you know. Anyways, so we have a fight coming up. I feel like I should use Yukari to heal us first. Wrong spot again. Nice. Koromaru has so little SP. What items do I have for that? Should have kept Shinji. Man never runs out of SP. Oh, right. I should probably swap characters before I decide. Where's he at? Actually, should I keep Aegis? That way I have two of them to attack like that? Maybe... What if I replace Koromaru with him?
Leader.
Cause he has that thing where he keeps on getting SP. God, I wish Koromaru had that instead. I just talked about replace Koro with Shinji and now you remove him. What did I... Wait, what? What did I just do? I just talked about replace Koromaru with Shinji and you just remove him. So I should put Koromaru back. Like, I'm thinking of replacing Yukari, but question is with Koromaru or Aigis. Just go to the boss. Should I have Yukari, though? Or should I have Aigis? I think I'm gonna bring Aigis with me. Wait a second. If Aigis went to school, wouldn't she need to register a last name? Aigis doesn't exactly have a last name.
Let's get this done.
Get ready, here it comes.
Preparing to engage. I'll end this.
Nobody's theurgy is charged up, so I just have to attack. We're fighting literally a table.
Are you even trying?
Aigis, the Aigis sisters.
Oh,
That's the Mario Brothers stuff right there. Mario, and Luigi Mario. Oh shit, it's this boss fight. What's the deal with it's this boss fight then?
Summoning.
What, the fact that this is the most dangerous boss fight in the whole game? A table? What if I raised Shinji's attack here, and then he just unleashes a big blast? Does it stack, I wonder? No, it just extends. Oh well.
Keep it together.
Wait, what else do I have? Just out of curiosity. Nope! Fuck!
Abnormality detected.
There goes a very small amount of damage I did. Well, I didn't know. What am I doing?
You're up, Caster. What?
For fuck's sake. Man, I'm tempted to just load the file again.
Your speed's down. That'll impact your accuracy and evasion.
For God's sake.
I'll end this. Just watch.
Your speed's been lowered. Be careful.
Okay, so as I'm doing stuff here. You know, the biggest shame about me not playing this game regularly is that I can't talk about things as they happen.
This is my duty.
Because a couple days ago, oh my god. A couple days ago, we got the official trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. Oops, that's my timer on my phone. Would have loved it. Oh my god.
Persona's ready.
You know, I would have loved to talk about that as it came out, but now I'm a couple days late. Get rid of the debuff.
Piss me off.
Aragaki-senpai, you can't take much more.
Man, I don't even have HP to use my moves. Well, I have enough for one. Swear to God, I swear to God. I swear to God, my finger was on the home button, ready. If that missed, I would have reloaded the game.
My persona has gained a new power.
Raises party's attack for 3 turns, not bad. There goes that pain in the neck. Want to call it here?
Alright, fine.
Gotcha. Well, you're the leader. I'll just stick with you. Whoops. So, the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer came out a couple days ago.
I wonder what the light source for this area is. It's not sunlight, is it?
I don't care what it is. It's just way too damn bright here.
Bring some sunglasses in. Anyways, the trailer came out, and, you know, I'm actually excited for a Marvel movie coming out. What is this euphoria I'm feeling? Hopefully, this Deadpool film is good. Unlike all the trash Marvel has been putting out lately.
Sorry about that.
Wow, speaking of which, look at that. He got what almost looks like Stormbreaker without the axe on the end. He got the Megaton hammer. In the trailer, we see, obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine. We see Hugh Jackman. Huge Jackman, you know, absolutely buffed and jacked. Hugh Jackman. We finally, after 20 years, we finally see him in the classic yellow Wolverine suit.
Human parts cannot be replaced. Please prioritize your own safety.
And not only that, we also saw him in the suit without the sleeves.
Watch out for that one.
You know, a lot of people were questioning, like, when the first look came out, why did he have sleeves on if that's not accurate to the suit? And then a lot of people were, you know, just assuming, like, you know, maybe Hugh Jackman, he's getting old. He's getting a little older. He may not be as ripped as he was, you know, 20 years ago. So maybe, you know, it's like sleeves may look a little better, right? Now, that's no disrespect to Hugh Jackman. He is way bigger than I will ever be in my life. So, like, people were wondering why he had sleeves on. But thank the Lord. Did you see the ray tracing there, by the way? You saw the reflection just now? Thank the Lord that he actually, at some point of the film, does not have the sleeves. Now we can just hope that he puts on the mask. Which, you know, toy leaks have come out that shows him with the mask, so I'm excited. Now, my one hope for Wolverine in the film is that he's at least the Logan we've been following at some point. Right? Because obviously we saw the Logan we've been following the whole time. He kind of died. He died in the Logan film, which I believe took place in 2029. So what I mean by that is, like, I hope he's a variant at some point in Wolverine's history that we've seen, and not just a random Wolverine from some universe out there that we haven't seen before. You know, I hope he's in some way our Wolverine. Kind of like how Loki in the Loki show was our Loki at one point. Right? Like, that's what I'm hoping. That this is the Wolverine we knew at some point. And not just a random one out there in the multiverse.
The operation was a success. Good job, everyone.
The trailer kind of points to that, though, unfortunately. It does kind of hint towards... like, he is not the Wolverine we knew. And, you know, I can't lie. Like, I kind of don't like that storytelling. I'm just not the biggest fan of that storytelling, where they kill off the character only to be replaced
Can't get over how unreal
by
that
technically
is.
the same character, but not the same.
There's a treasure chest over there.
Oops. You want some examples? Well, they killed off Gamora, right? But then the same Gamora, at a different point in time, came back, and it's like, it technically is our Gamora, but not the same, right? Just never experienced the same things that we saw. Or what about, you know, going back to DC, Legends of Tomorrow. They killed off Sarah Lance, only for her to be cloned and come back. So it's like, the original Sarah we've been following since season 1 of Arrow. Well, no, she's dead. She's gone. But we have a replacement. It's still her, it's a clone, but it's still not her. The one we've been following is dead. And the exact same example I just gave, Loki. Even though that's a good example, I like that one.
Treasure chest.
You know, our Loki died, but then this one, while was our Loki at some point, isn't the same person technically, like, anymore. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just don't really like that storytelling, just because, like, well, this new replacement just isn't the same character we've been following. Doesn't have the same experience, doesn't have the same memories, but is still the same person. You know, it's kind of different if you think like Mauler twins. But it's the same thing. Every time a Mauler twin dies, then... Oh my god, I didn't realize Ken was so low on SP. Every time a Mauler twin dies, technically that Mauler is dead.
Didn't even stand a chance.
It's not the same with Duplicate, but I won't get into that. And you know what else? I finally realized why the Mauler twins sounded so familiar. When I watched season 1 of Invincible, I was thinking, god damn, the Mauler twins sound really familiar, but I never really bothered to look up who else was, you know, also voiced by him. And the moment I looked it up, I learned, like, oh, now I know why the Mauler twins sound so familiar. He's the exact same voice as Principal Lewis in American Dad. That's why he sounded so familiar. What am I doing?
Unidentified door spotted. How shall we proceed?
I was trying to look for that treasure chest. Now I see where to go. I'll get back to that door in just a sec.
Recommended course of action.
Oh, I tried. I tried for that. What? Is that something I didn't chop down yet? How'd I miss these? Oh, because I haven't been here yet.
That one looks really strong.
Can I avoid? Get that Twilight Fragment, but avoid? Oh god, oh god, oh god! Damn it!
It's dangerous yourself. Stay on guard.
Hell no.
Understood. I'll look for an opening.
I ain't fighting Gorham here.
Attack power is down. There. You should be able to
Can't
leave
afford to
now.
get taken out now.
Off these stairs. Time to move on up.
Nope. We got a door to do. Well, more path over here I didn't explore yet.
Oh, a teleporter. Should we head back?
Nope.
Amada-kun looks tired. It might be a good idea to head back.
Well, we still got the Persona 4 episode to talk about. I'll talk about it after this boss.
Let's get this done.
Leader.
Powerful reading, as expected. I'm going all out. Have we seen that angle for Aegis yet?
Let's go. One target. This will be no problem.
Okay, instantly something is blocked.
Ready for some theurgy? It's my turn! The light, rain down on them!
I'm ready. Too late.
That's a win for
Falling
the team.
asleep here.
Good
Nice.
job, everyone.
All out attack damage will increase. Ooh! Oh, I'll take that, thanks.
Oh, hello.
Okay, let's talk about this Persona 4 episode. So, much to my surprise, well, not really, it shouldn't be a surprise, for the first time in quite a while, I can't remember if we haven't started this off yet, like this before, we actually did not start in the Velvet Room for once. I don't remember the last time that happened. But this episode follows up with the death of Nanako. We see all our characters dealing with that, mourning her immediate loss. We see Dojima want to absolutely kill Namatame, and then that's when our characters go into the room and question him themselves. Now this part that got me kind of scratching my head. It's like kind of out of character, unless that happened in the game and I just don't remember. It was actually Naoto who pointed out that, you know, it's a rather big TV in the room. If he were to be thrown into the TV, no one would notice, and he's basically good as dead in there, defenseless. Naoto does do that in the game? Okay, so I just don't remember. So that is how it played out. Because I was thinking, like, it's kind of strange for Naoto, of all characters, to be doing that. I guess I just didn't pick up on how strange it was the first time. Because, you know, the detective, she jumps to conclusions like that.
And now? Now!
Are you telling me the one that was weak to the light attack actually ignored, or not ignored, but dodged that? Come on.
That's the last one. Target destroyed.
And once again, we see Narukami act a little bit more in character than he even did in the game. I don't know, it's either one way or the other, because Narukami is such a blank canvas in the game, such an emotionless canvas in the game, like all our protagonists are.
I bet we'll find something good.
He can go either way. He either acts very out of character or more in character than he should have in the game. You know, he's not some drunk Chad at the club. But this time, it was actually him who drags Namatame out of bed and almost pushes him into the TV. before, you know, stopping and thinking. It's not out of character if it's consistent. Consistently out or in character, huh?
Let's get this over with.
They're weak, but don't be careless. End this.
But I do like that it was Narukami who... I should save his SP. It was Narukami who actually, you know, started thinking, like, something's off. You know, in the game, your character is given that option. But in the anime, it's like, well, he actually came up to that conclusion himself. You know, there was no prompt, no anything to hint, like, maybe this isn't really the case. Okay, don't do that. Who would have thought? People have different personas depending on the situation. Okay, why did I do that again?
You got this. Enemy destroyed. I'll show you my strength, Aragaki-senpai.
Why aren't you using any skills? I guess doesn't really have any. Nor does Shinji, and Amada, I'm trying to conserve some SP. That's a question. That's a good question. Why aren't I using skills with him? Have I tried anything yet?
Get on this enemy?
Okay, Dark, which I don't even know if I have. Hell no, I don't. So I just gotta do something. Not like Shinji or Aiget's skill costs SP. It only reflects pierce physical, not strike or slash.
Will this work?
Nah, I conserve SP with him. But you...
That about does it.
Let's get going.
No status detected.
All right, now back to exploring.
Memeses. Don't you just love chatbots? Oh, right, the missing person. Well, it's a good thing I checked the map, because I absolutely would have just gone straight ahead if I didn't check the map. But yeah, Narukami does think it over. You know, good on him. He just lost his sister slash cousin, and like, you know, normally in those moments you would think very unrationally, but he was able to, you know, pull himself together and really think through it first.
Yes.
So good on him. I'm trying to think what else happened. Like, what happened next? Well, the group lost sight of where Teddy is. And I'm trying to remember how exactly this next part played out in the game. We see Teddy, first he was by Nanako's side. And then Teddy, I don't know where he went. He went to the Shadow Realm.
Yes.
I forget how that continues. I know how it ended with Teddy learning where he came from, but I forget how that continues. Oh, time to save the game again.
Enemy spotted. Please be careful. Yes.
This is... Uh-huh. So our characters think about it, and they ultimately come to the conclusion that Namatame is not the killer that they've been searching for. Again. It's like so many red herrings. Okay. So I should, now that I'm here, I should have Yukari heal us all. Or should I have Yukari on the team? Ken's good, but like he has so little SP. You know what? I think I will.
Hey there.
Oh man, but that means I lost his theurgy. It's fine. And then we get the perspective of Namatame. How he learned about the Midnight Channel after his affair with Yamano. She died, and then he saw Saki on the TV. She died. And then this absolute genius comes up with the big brain move. I gotta save these people by kidnapping them and throwing them into the TV. What a galaxy brain move. And yes, I know it's explained, like in his defense, he didn't know the TV world was dangerous, nor would the people have any way of getting out.
You're my friends.
But it's like, you're gonna save the people by kidnapping them? Mm-hmm.
Now's the time.
So I really don't know how this is going to end, because there's only like 3 episodes left. I don't know how it's gonna wrap up, unless there's a part 2 to the anime I don't know about. Because there's still the whole Adachi storyline, and then that one final boss afterwards. I don't even know if the anime is gonna handle that, gonna tackle that. I'll raise our attack up first. Nice. Well, you know, it's revealed Nanako's alive. Hooray. But like, they just glossed over it so fast. They hardly acknowledged it. We hear a heartbeat on the heart monitor. They're all joyful and happy she's alive, and then bam, next scene.
What next?
It's like, there was almost nothing on Nanako actually surviving. And you know, I still question not only how she survived, but like, how is that gonna affect her moving on, right? Unless they do things differently in Japan, wouldn't they, you know, instantly take a dead body over to like, I don't know, where in the hospital they store dead bodies? Like, they just left her dead body on that hospital bed for days? Because a couple days passed before she woke back up.
You showed them our this time.
And you know, that alone is another question too. Nanako was dead for a couple days. Surely that has some impact on her growing up and moving on. Like, her brain didn't have oxygen for days. Okay, which one was it? She didn't die for days. She died for an hour at most. You're sure, right? An hour without airflow to the brain is still quite a lot. I don't know, like an hour to leave a dead body on a hospital bed.
What to do? Not that.
Why is there a heart there? She died for as long as you was in the room with Namatame, so maybe 5. It was not 5 to 10 minutes. Are you forgetting that in the episode that after they left Namatame, that they left the hospital, Narukami and Yosuke were behind. All our other characters left for the night. Then the next day, they discussed it, and then they got Namatame's side of the story. That at least is a day. Maybe not a few days passed, but minimum 1 day passed.
You ready for this?
And you know, the hospital ain't gonna just hold off information like that. They're not just gonna be like, oh, she survived? Let's wait and tell her father. Now, the moment she came back to life, they would have told Dojima. The moment they left the room, Nanako came back. But then, why didn't they inform the family? She just wasn't conscious yet. You would still inform them, like, we got news. Your daughter has a heartbeat again. She has not woken up yet. You would still tell them.
Greetings.
You walk back into the room and they will tell you. I don't know. It almost sounds like creating excuses for them. Not really though. It's like, you know, they didn't show it. They didn't show them informing the family. She has a heartbeat again. She's back. And then our character's smiling and moving on, like celebrating. They didn't show any of that, so it's all up to assumption. Anyways, I didn't even read what she said. Whoops. High-level threat eliminated. How is everyone's current condition? If you are experiencing fatigue, then I recommend we return early. Hell no.
Yes.
That is very magnifique, as they say. Then let us resume our exploration. Huh? Hospitals don't just throw away the body the moment their hearts stop. You're right, but they also don't just leave the body there on the hospital bed for like an hour. I mean, they'll give the family their space and time before they move the body, but like, you know, they'll still move the body. I'm pretty sure they move it to like a cold area, that way the body doesn't stay warm and whatever happens to the body when it's dead. I don't know, it's like, I don't want to say that whole bit was done kind of sloppily. Because you have to suspend disbelief during those moments.
I saw a shopping program on TV the other day. Do you suppose they sell heavy weapons as well? Rare treasure chest located.
Wait, I just went to see the anime. You're right, what the fuck? Boy, I watched the episode like 30 minutes before I started doing this. That is not how it was in the game. So I'm Ah, that feeling of being right for once in my life.
Found a shadow.
But anyways, like, you see what I mean? It kind of just didn't make sense. A couple days had passed, I think. If not, then at least 1 day had passed. For Nanako to, you know, be dead, to just lie there in the hospital bed, like you're saying they didn't move her? And they just left her there for a whole day?
That'll take us to the entrance.
Or a couple days? And then a couple days later, she wakes back up. It's like, okay, no problems at all. No oxygen flow to the brain for days? No problem.
A staircase.
And like I said, if she immediately got a heartbeat, they would have informed them right away. They would not have held off like, hey, by the way, your daughter, she didn't end up dying 2 days ago. Yeah, she got a heartbeat. She just didn't wake up yet. It's like, what? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Eh.
Is that
Why didn't we tell you? Eh. But anyways, let's move on from that very hard to believe moment. It was happy, don't get me wrong, but like, my, mighty convenient and very strangely told. But anyways, afterwards,
you can?
they're all happy that Nanako's alive. Once again, I just have to say, can you believe I accidentally spoiled that part of the game for myself? Anyways. So they actually go back to that diner with the bomb-ass spicy tofu, if I remember. Like, I just can't, I just couldn't get enough of that. And then, man, I should have attacked the hand. My bad.
Eliminated. This should be a good test of your strength.
Well, actually, I guess. Whoops. Attack both at once. Should have just done that to begin with. Never mind.
What is this? Incredible strength, Aragaki.
Are you a little punk? You want the, you really gonna do that to me? Well, they go back to the diner, and Narukami gets served the Mega Beef Bowl. It's like, but it's not a rainy day. It's in celebration for your sister's survival.
That's a win.
And then Narukami just scarfs it down. Oh, come on, Virtue. I would take this, but like, let's fill out our Pokedex. Wait, no, I want to check the stats. I do not need this. Yeah, somehow Narukami just scarfs it all down. Just gobbles it all down. Yeah, even all our characters are like, bro, you just downed all that in a couple of minutes? Oh, shit. You know what? Oh, man. The door's right there. God damn it. Whoops. I shouldn't have sent Yukari then.
What's the plan?
Oops.
We going in?
Oh, you know what else I realized? Now I don't have Yukari. I can't heal. Whatever. We live with our choices. What do I have? Well, I got frickin' 47 of these.
Let's get this done.
But yeah, after Narukami just scarfs it all down, he acts way out of character again. He's like, you know, Naoto wants to go out and get some air after Narukami finishes scarfing down his food like an absolute pig. Then again, I'm not one to judge. Everyone's like, where are you going? It's like, after such a big meal, after such a big challenge, I must go out and clear my head. It's like, what? Are you acting out of character again? And I don't remember if that happened in the game. If this happened in the game, did Yosuke also go out with them? Because I recall in the game it was just Naoto and Narukami out there. But anyways, oh god damn it. Well, better to know now.
What to do?
Strike attacks are no good here. Be careful.
I mean, does this one get reflected too? No, it gets missed.
We can do this.
Oh, critical, nice. So they finally get the, you know, the last little bit that they need to figure out who the killer is. It's like, okay, so someone here close to us is the killer. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they also pieced together that the letters Narukami has been getting in the mail don't match Namatame. So I forgot to mention that. Whoops. Well, I may as well raise our defense just in case. Look at our HP. I'll just use it. I may not have enough HP to spare. So it's like, okay, so whoever the murderer is someone part of society, someone who knows us well enough, and also someone who no one would have any hesitation letting in. Who would that be? Narukami almost pieces it together, and then the episode ends. What happens if I use this? Okay, I figured as much. What else do I have? I don't really have damn near anything good. I guess. Finally. Yay, my cop out. So I really am wondering how the anime is going to end. Because it seems like the anime only has enough episodes to end the Adachi part of the story. But like, what about the other ending, you know? I don't really care about that. Social link bonuses will increase. Wait, but that's not right. Social link bonuses for Persona fusions will increase. You know damn well I won't do that. I'll take it just in case. What if I change my mind? And I will do it before I leave Tartarus.
Oh, hello.
Like I said, unless there's a part 2 to the anime I don't know about. Persona 5 had a part 2. So I'm wondering, like, is there a part 2 I just don't know about? Or is it really just gonna end after they catch Adachi? You should be taking the Arcana cards over everything because they give an Arcana burst. Which one are the Arcana cards? How sad is that? I need to ask that.
Hey there.
She found an emerald. The tarot cards.
All clear to proceed.
Man, next time I should just let you decide for me, because clearly I pick the wrong cards every time.
Shadow detected nearby.
Is this one going to attack me? Nope.
This is the 139th floor. I think that's about 550 meters high.
Damn, that's tall. Not that it means anything here.
A shadow!
Oh, right, she opened all the chests. Right. Look, I'm just saying so you know next time. And we all know I pick wrong choices in these games. Wasn't there one more missing person? Yep, there we go. You know, speaking of which, like, I got so curious last time when our character here was sick, and then for 3 days he was out of it. And then you said Persona Q took place in those 3 days. I'm just like, bruh, ain't no way. So I looked it up.
The treasure treasure chest.
And then when I saw Persona Q, I'm like, bro, how the fuck does this game take place in those 3 days? Because Persona Q is a crossover between Persona 3 and 4. So I'm like, how the hell does this game take place in those 3 games?
I have a joke.
Oh.
What is the difference between Amada-san and Koromaru-san?
Amada-kun wears shorts and Koromaru pants. Wait, I guess... Did Akutsuki-san rub off on you?
Where was the joke there? That was just facts. One wears shorts, the other wears... Wait. Whatever. One wears one, and the other wears something else. Like, where's the joke? Where's the punchline? Anyways, it's like... It should be Persona 3 dancing or something. Yeah. And then you were like... You said you remember hearing that somewhere? And it's like... The sources trust me, bro. My sources that I made it the fuck up. Oh, dog. The dog pants. Dog's pant. Okay, I get it. Well, the delivery wasn't great.
Maybe we ought to pop that open.
Okay, Persona dancing makes a little more sense to take place in those 3 days. Because you're saying, like, okay, first of all, we all know no way my man's being sick and pale as he was dancing.
Hey, we're helping, right?
So he probably dreamt and hallucinated all that, and I think that makes the most sense. And literally just like him, all other times in this game, he doesn't say shit to anyone. You know, he doesn't go like, I had a dream of you dancing the other night. Well, I will have to say that this may be the last time I play this game for, like, I don't know, like over a week, upwards to 2. Just because that stinking exam I have coming up is, like, just over a week away. Well, actually, it might be exactly a week from right now. So I gotta, you know, really start studying. RIP next full moon, I know. I know, how sad. How unfortunate is that? And from what you tell me, the next boss is dope as hell.
That'll take us to the next floor.
Just gotta leave you guys in suspense. Then again, you guys have probably seen it already. I'm the one who doesn't know anything that's coming up.
There's a shadow.
So if anyone here has got to be patient, it's me. Since I don't know what's happening.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Why do people willingly wait in a long queue to eat? There are faster ways to acquire nutrition.
Eating isn't just about consuming nutrients. It's also about enjoying the taste, I think.
Tell that to Narukami scarfing down that mega beef bowl.
That'll take us to the entrance.
Alright.
You heading back?
Nope. I should probably heal now that I see my health bar.
Treasure chest identified. Will you open it?
Oh. And you know what I was actually thinking of doing right now? After I've finished discussing all that nerd shit? I was actually thinking of just like going over the script I need to read, or I need to actually say when it came to my exam coming up. Then again, it's like, if what I'm about to say, none of you guys are going to understand, and you guys don't need to understand. Unless you do understand it. While everyone has different conditions for activating theurgy, understanding each person's quirks should make it easier to prepare for times of need. I haven't been paying attention to that at all. Like, I don't pay attention to what fills up the theurgy, how far the theurgy is. When it's here, I use it.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
You know, there were two things on the exam that I royally fucked up on last time. And that was the 6-month follow-up. Like what I have to do in the process of doing that. And goddamn pathology. Is this the boss rush one? Or is it just another one of these? Nope, we're not at the end yet, so it's not the boss rush.
Do it.
You know, I don't know, like, it turns out last time I didn't do as bad on the 6-month follow-up as I thought I did. Which, I don't know how, because I royally messed up there.
Let's get this done.
You know, they hit me with a question that I didn't anticipate, I didn't even consider. So I completely stuttered and I totally answered wrong. But this time, I prepared for that answer. For that question. You know what? You want to know the hilarious way I remember it? I remember it with the words fuck and shit. Oh, no, it's bullshit. I remember it with the words bullshit and fuck. I know that's absolutely ridiculous, but hear me out. You guys aren't gonna know what this means, but just bear with me. You know, like, when they ask you, what does blurry, clear, blurry mean? That is a steep fit. What does clear, blurry, clear mean? That is a flat fit. Because, you know, blurry, clear, blurry, that starts with a B. And then, you know, BS. So that's a steep fit. Bullshit. And then flat fit is clear, blurry, clear. So it's like, fuck. I know that sounds so stupid. But hey, as long as I remember it, and as long as I can answer it. That is not what I meant to do, no. That only did 100? No, that hit a couple times.
Arakaki's so serious. It's like the air is electrified.
Ooh!
That about does it.
Did more than I expected. Okay, which one? You said tarot cards. Which one was that? Because these say Arcana, Persona, and the coins. Unless there's a big fat tarot here I just haven't been noticing. Well, I don't have this one yet. I see the Arcana Burst down in the corner, and it looks more like these cards. Well, duh, Arcana Burst, you would need Arcana, like Magician, Emperor, etc. So I should be picking these for the Arcana Burst. The level of your current equipped persona will increase by 1. Not bad. Well, what do I need a precious egg for? It restores a little bit of SP, but like only a little. I guess I'll pick this. It restores all your SP, the egg. Oh. Oops. Oh well, move on with life. Live with the choices you make. Alright, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna quickly go over the script I need to memorize for my freaking exam as I'm playing a video game right now, because that is super effective when studying. So I have to remember, like, there are 4 things I need to do. One of them I need to do a second time. You know, first I need to introduce myself, and then I need to ask a couple of questions. I don't technically need to, but just for the sake of points, I really should, just to be thorough, just to act, just to come off as, like, you know, more professional, like this is what you would do in a real situation, not situation, but real life, if this were to happen in real life, you know? So first I would need to introduce myself, like I am, today I am helping you go through your 6-month follow-up regarding your contact lenses and all that bullshit. And it's like, before we start, I would like to ask you a couple questions. And then, you know, some questions I would ask to start off. Where am I going? Some questions I would ask to start off is like, let me think. You know, it's kind of hard to think while I'm doing something like this right now. Let me see. A couple questions is like, have you been... Oh, God. I didn't mean to slash you as well.
Let's get this over with.
Now's the time.
Couple questions like, have you been having any sort of discomforts or irritations while you've been wearing them? Any itching? Any dryness? And then, you know, I would work accordingly with what I get answered. I need to heal after this. It's like, do you have any questions or concerns regarding insert and removal and storing? How often do you wear them for? How long a day do you wear them for? Have you gone to an optometrist for an updated eye exam in the last 6 months?
Hey, got a chest here.
And you know, also, this is not necessary to say, but I'm gonna say it anyways, just to come off like, you know, covering all bases. It's like, before the follow-up today, I asked you prior, at least an hour prior, to have your lenses in so that you can feel comfortable wearing them. You have them in? Yes? Okay, good. And before coming, I also asked you to bring a spare pair of eyewear just in case we find any reason for you to discontinue wearing the lenses for today. You brought that as well? Yes? Good. Alright, moving on. You know, I asked all those questions. Nothing else on this floor. You know, I basically just, like, thoroughly asked. I also have to ask, like, any new medication you're taking in the last 6 months. I also have to ask, like, you know, so, name, address, phone number, occupation, all the same. I know that sounds stupid to ask, like, obviously it's all the same. But you never know. You never know, maybe someone did change their address in the last 6 months, or their phone number, for whatever reason. Maybe they did. You just have to ask.
Marvelous.
Obviously, I asked all of that and way out of order just now. I would start with the name, phone number, address, occupation, all the same. And then I would ask... I'm not even reading what she says. And then I would ask any changes in the work environment lately, any new hobbies or medication you're taking. And then I would ask the other stuff. I should heal first. Whoops. Let's see, I would ask, like, you know, any concerns with insertion and removal, any discomfort while wearing it, is it dry or itchy or just pain? You know, I would ask basically everything I just said. And then, you know, after I asked all those questions, once all of that's out of the way, and then I then begin the process of, like, doing the follow-up and checking and all that shit. So first I would be like, okay, first I would like to perform the visual acuity with you while you still have your contact lenses in. So if you don't mind, would you please step over here? Where on the chart are you able to see comfortably? And then, you know, I would mark it down. Once that's done, great. Afterwards, I would like to... Okay, you get the first move. You get one more.
It's my turn now.
We're back in the fight. Now it's our turn.
After the visual acuity, I would then be like... Okay, now I would like to perform a keratometer test with you, with the lenses on, to make sure the fit is good and everything. And you know, that's where I messed up on last time, because after I did that, I got hit with the question that I just didn't know the answer to. But this time, I'm ready. So after I do the keratometer, they're going to ask me, what is the fit for blurry, clear, blur? And I say, that's a steep fit. Or if they ask me, clear, blurry, clear, that's a flat fit. Or they say, if it's all clear, if the fit is clear, 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 that's a good fit.
I'll show you my power. Persona, engage.
And then after the keratometer, I would, you know... Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? You see, this is why I need to rehearse and practice. Because not only is it just doing the keratometer, I also have to be like, okay, you're comfortable? Do you have to adjust the seat? You don't have to slant over, right? When you're sitting down, you can sit upwards comfortably. Do I need to move the table up or down? And then I also have to mention, like, okay, I have sanitized the machine for you as well. Like, I gotta say and do all that as well.
I have to do this.
It's not just for the next part, which I was about to say. It's for this machine as well. Oh, no wind. I saw that. No wind.
All enemies defeated.
Then next I would have had to do the slit lamp. It's like, okay, next I would like to do a couple of slit lamp slit lamp examinations on you. This is to check overall health of the eye, eyelashes, eyelids, any bumps or growth. So I have to say all that. I did not say that before. Heavy wind. Wait, did that say to one or to all? To one. So then, doing the slit lamp, it's like, same thing. You're seated comfortably, you don't need to move your chair up or down, the table doesn't need to go up or down. Okay, I have sanitized the machine, and I have washed my hands prior to using this. Nice work, guess the gatekeeper is something I didn't finish reading. Maybe it's time to call it a day, what do you think? Nope. We continue. Well, someone's motivated. Okay, let's see how far we can get then. So then they're going to ask me to do a couple of slit lamp readings. And that I have to memorize by heart. Ooh, there's the door. So we're almost done, I think. Since the layout of this floor doesn't change, this door likely won't disappear. We can explore it any time. We're going to do it now. I need to heal first. Oh my god. I keep thinking I need to push right to get to those. No. Pushing right goes down. I need to press... I almost said A. I need to press X. So yeah, the slit lamp I need to memorize by heart. You know, how to do those, and then only if they ask me the differences. You know, they asked me before the difference between direct and indirect retro. I had to say, direct retro looks at central corneal clouding, corneal vascularization, corneal deposits, corneal lesions. What the hell? A door after a door with no fight in between? Did that happen before, or am I tripping? And then I had to say indirect retro looks at deep scleral vessels, iris vessels, and hemorrhages of the iris. You know, I have to memorize these shits by heart. Hopefully I get asked the same question again.
Powerful enemy spotted.
You should not do the door and do the full moon right now. No. Well, I'm literally right in front of the door. Believe me, you're hyping up this next full moon so much. So, like, I want to see what the deal is too. This is the end, by the way, the boss rush. I kind of figured.
Stop getting in our way.
Alright, let's see how good or bad we do. Should I try this? Poison? Ah, fine, I'll try it. Oh, come on!
Aragaki-senpai's been poisoned.
You ready for this?
Please, want your help?
I guess that's what I get. That's my comeuppance. Perfectly balanced.
You're done for. Persona! And your last.
You showed them Aragaki-senpai? That's what is optimal.
Didn't I have something that could cure this? Didn't I just see something like that? Oh well.
Persona, engage! Damage inflicted.
Wait, how is poison affecting Aigis? I thought poison had no effect on steel types.
Aigis is poisoned. He's losing health.
God damn it.
You've been poisoned. You're losing health.
Now's the time.
Well, we don't know about wind, so let's try it. Okay, of course, of course. Everything just deflects wind. I guess me getting rid of that nullifies wind thing was a bad idea, huh? Bet you wish you really had that right now, didn't you?
All enemies defeated.
Stop.
Saying you know damn well you never use that. Look at that now. Would have came in handy now. Well, I got no Arcana Burst right here. So I guess I'll just take the new one. Which, well, let me double check. What is that? Heavy Strike to all. Do I want that? Yeah. Yukari has the cure to all. Okay, good to know for next time. Gotta keep that in mind. There's too many things to memorize in this game. Getting poisoned is scary. It continuously depletes your health. Make sure you always have some way to cure it whenever you explore Tartarus. But on the flip side, it could be a potent strategy against our enemies. You should try using it when you get the chance. The fight just now in a nutshell. Okay, let's see. After the slit lamp, I need to do lid inversion. I always forget that. I almost, like, every time I'm studying, I forget. Okay, lid inversion afterwards. Lid inversion. Once again, wash my hands. Get permission. Like, do I have permission to touch your eyelid as I do this? Because you never know. In a real life setting, they may be like, what? I don't want you to touch my eyelid. It's like, okay, then I can't do it. You know, in a school setting, in a learning setting, in an examination setting, you just have to show that you know you have to do this, right? So you just have to say it. Because the answer is always yes, right? You know, in an exam setting, you ask for permission. The answer is always going to be yes, but you just have to show that you know you have to say it. Yukari is the healer. She has all the heals and cures, or revives. Gotta keep that in mind. So then after I do the lid inversion, it's like, okay, now that all that's done, I would like for you to perform how you remove the lenses and how you store them.
Powerful enemy spotted. Please,
in this case, I would examine and make sure, like, okay, you're doing it all properly. Good. Nothing's wrong. No questions. Alright, good. And now that you have them off, I would like to do the keratometer again without them on, just to make sure that the base curve is alright. It's, you know, it's still the same. Still, you know, still works. If the examiner is like, okay, what if the numbers are different? I gotta say something like that, and I will calculate the base curve accordingly and change it for the next order. Some shit like that. Unless I'm forgetting something, that should be it. Oh god! The fuck is this bullshit? But anyways, like... Okay, that should be it. So, I will go ahead and book the next appointment in 6 months. Oh god, these guys are tough. I will go ahead and schedule another follow-up in 6 months from now. Before that date arrives, you will get a phone call prior to remind you. And yeah, there we go. That's kind of basically the script I need to remember. LOL, not like he needs the SP. Okay. Yeah, I bet you wish you had that nullify wind resistance right now, didn't you, boy? Bet you really wish you had that right now.
Too
That's a
easy.
win for
Falling
the team.
asleep here.
Good job, everyone.
Well, when in doubt, take the money.
Oh, hello.
Enemy annihilated. Great work. We can expect to encounter another powerful enemy up ahead. If you think fighting might be too risky, then I suggest retreating. Hell no. You know, I haven't eaten lunch yet, and it's almost 5 in the afternoon. Bi-color shorts. Never heard it explained as bi-color before. Memoir. A being interfered with time and space named a shadow. We researched a time manipulation device with we researched a time manipulation device with its power. My first grandchild, Mitsuru, came to mind. And what will become of the Kirijo group once I die? I wonder if I had Mitsuru on the team right there, would she say anything?
Powerful enemy spotted. Please be careful.
Let's get this done.
You know, I've been hearing, I've heard some Tails, Miles, Prowess messages on Instagram, and some of them I find absolutely hilarious.
Now's the time.
I heard this one that kinda, you know, relates to me currently. Oh, of course.
You're way too slow.
You dodged
You know, I heard the message like,
this one.
That's who I am.
Miles, Tails, Prowess here. Why pass exams when you can just pass away? It's like, You know what? And then I heard another one like, remember, like Miles Tails Prowers here. Remember, you can't change your past, but you can still fuck up your future.
Persona, engage. Yuji, I think I can use it now. Do this. Yes, for my friends.
You know what else I heard a couple weeks ago that I just keep on forgetting to mention?
I'll go with.
So it's like, I saw this post. This is what it says. If 99% of everyone finds you unattractive, that's still like 75 million people that find you attractive.
What next?
And then at the bottom of that was like, my self-confidence just shot way up. But to me, it's like, no. 75 million people thinking I'm attractive? No, that number's a little too high. I need to humble myself real quick, and I need to bring myself back down to earth and lower that number real quick. Let's think about this real quick. 75 million people. If 99% of people out there find you unattractive, that is still 1% that do. That's still 75%. Wait. Shit, I wish. That is still 75 million people out there who do find you attractive.
All enemies defeated. Good work out
But we gotta break that number down, like that one movie did. I guess I'll take this.
I've gained a new power. Oh, hello.
Shadow eliminated, great work. That shadow took the form of what I assume to be the Holy Mother. Perhaps every mother in this world is capable of executing such powerful, devastating attacks? Oh yeah, wait till you feel the wrath of Mother.
Comprehend.
I shall exercise caution so that I may never anger one. Ooh, that's all of them. So yeah, let's think about that real quick. 75 million people who find you attractive. We gotta break that number down. Now, it might be a stretch to say 50% of that. Wait, I don't get the big deal about those, but you're gonna open it before we leave, right? Of course! Don't I not need to spend Twilight Fragments to open these, if I recall? Book of Peh. A card. Who could have put it here? Is it a first edition holographic Charizard? Because that's definitely this is definitely a place worth hiding it in. Okay, so it might be a stretch to say like 50% of that number is men. You know, assuming, you know, the opposite gender. But you know, it's like guys can find you attractive too, no homo, right? Guys can absolutely be like, yo, buddy, just wanted to say you're one handsome guy. Hey, no homo though, right? It's like guys can find other guys attractive like that.
Located.
So maybe not 50%, but you know, there are gay individuals out there. So let's say a third. Let's say 1/3 is gonna be guys. So 75 million, and a third of them is guys. Well, that's already... Alright, who gets the tuxedo? Okay, real quick. 2/3 of 75 million, 49 million, 49.5 million. Okay, that number is significantly lower. What the hell? Wait a second, this map layout looks a little sus. Wait a second, this looks like something else. And then, you know, 2/3 of that is either, you know, elderly, like, my, you are one handsome young man, or just young individuals. It's like, that is one good-looking adult person. It's like, okay, so 2/3 of that. How do I do the math for this? So the that is now, if I did the math right, that is now 16 million. 16. How do I do this? 16,335,000. So I was right after all. These shadows didn't just come from anywhere. They're born from humans themselves. If my theory is correct, collecting shadows would mean... And then, I forget what percentage it was. Like, I don't know, 10% is already married. It's like, I'm faithfully married, but I have to admit, that is one handsome man over there, right?
Joke.
We're talking about finding you attractive. So 10%, or I don't know, 10% is already married. And then you also have to find, like, the percentage on people who, I don't know. I think the movie did, like, want to have kids as well. So you see what I mean? 75, wait, yeah. If 1% of the entire population finds you attractive, 75 million people, there's that number can be reduced very easily.
Good day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results. Let's hear the results.
And you know what? Let's just say, for shits and giggles, no, none of those dividing factors apply.
By all means.
75 million. 75 million ladies out there find me attractive. Well, am I ever gonna meet any of them? Well, that's pretty slim
Very
also.
Well,
Well, I may as well. I did get that Arcana to improve shadows before I leave.
welcome to the Velvet Room.
Are you aware that the moon grows full? Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Now then, let's begin.
What kind of persona do
Ooh,
you
I'm level
desire?
51, so I guess I could get this. But
this
this, let's
acceptable?
see, this takes... Okay, it takes these two.
Is this
The
acceptable?
sus word with an N-I, a double G, and an R.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
I'm only allowed one! Ugh. Should I go for a special or a physical? Because it's between one of these two. If you can fuse Siegfried. Doesn't look like it.
This persona. Please choose what skills to inherit.
I feel like I should take this. Or should I?
Is this acceptable? What do you wish to inherit?
You know what? If I already have enough attackers, I'll just take
It
this.
seems no new powers have been bestowed upon you.
Darn
Well
it.
Then, shall we begin?
Ugh, that is one gross looking persona. Almost looks like a Bakugan, doesn't it? Oh, now I can get this.
Power might be
But this,
too
yeah,
much
it's too
for
high. Oh,
you. Is this
succubus.
acceptable?
Sexy dance, huh?
persona, yes?
Man, but if I fuse this and I lose the Queen Medb.
This persona, yes?
Meh. I mean, all personas I fuse, right? Was it all? All of them would get some sort of boost
Is
before I
this
leave
acceptable?
Tartarus? I don't need
Is this
Hermit
acceptable?
anymore.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
It
Wait, hold on,
appears
wait a
it will
second, wait.
receive a good amount of extra power. It appears it will receive a good amount of. Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
God damn. You saw that dance she just did? That she just used the sexy move, the sexy dance move on us. Anyways.
This persona is powerful.
Oh man, I just fused her too.
This persona is powerful.
I don't know, I may want to keep the succubus I just got. At least for a
This
little
persona
bit.
is powerful.
Oh, hell no.
Is this acceptable? This persona, yes?
Man, everything is gonna fuse with succubus. Try and fuse Black Frost. Where do I do that?
Please.
Under
choose the
special fusion.
personas. Have you all the elements you need?
Are you satisfied with this?
So I have that, and yeah, I guess I'm willing to lose a King
This one is
Frost.
somewhat beneath you.
But why? This one's level 37. Okay.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
Man, I gotta pay for this too. I get 4. Ugh. Choices. I'll take this. Weak to all. I think I'll pass on that.
It appears it will receive a good amount of extra power.
So it begins.
Hey ho, I'm the almighty Black Frost. I'll teach you the he-how to walk and talk like a badass ho. Damn, just gonna call me a ho at the end? Okay. Dark boost. Automatically strengthen dark skills by 25%. That's pretty good. Mediumized to all, but mediumized to 1. Heavy fire. You know what? I guess I'll just lose this because without this, then dark boost is kind of pointless. Ugh. Man. I guess maybe medium to all. Like if I only have one enemy that's weak against ice, then, you know. Well,
Very well.
I'm done. I don't want to do any more of this.
How splendid.
The personas you've acquired are resonating with one another, elevating you to greater heights. I think this elevator is elevating me to greater heights. Alright folks, we made it to the end of Tartarus. I think that's going to be where I end for today, so I will see you literally a week from now to do the next full moon.
Good day.
Listen, I don't like it either, alright? I want to play this game. I don't want to do exams.
Here are my requests. Wonderful. How splendid.
Guard Incense 2. And then create a persona that's levels 46 or higher.
I will await a report of success.
Man, my stomach just made noises. I didn't eat yet. Well, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to do in Tartarus. We did make it to the end. I didn't see the staircase preventing us from going further. Well, no, wait. Like, there wasn't any sort of indication. But we made it to the end. Alright, I'll see you guys eventually to do the next full moon. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.